Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Day Trading Recap Day 33. So today was honestly just really annoying, really emotional. I know it looks like I took a winning trade here, stop loss is down here, take profit up here. This actually did not happen. So really what we had going into market open, we had I'm just gonna scale up to the hourly time frame here. We had London session open manipulation of lows, then we manipulate highs, then we make another manipulation of lows, and now we're sitting all the way down here, and then it's like, okay, well, we had London session manipulation reversal, we already got that, but now we're getting another manipulation, so then it's looking like we could maybe get another reversal, which ends up playing out. We take out hourly highs up here. We stacked hourly highs, which are really good targets, but it's like kind of late in the day, so it's a little wonky. Basically, off the 5 minute, NASDAQ just tanks, and S&P was leading. This was a fair value gap on actual S&P 500, and then when you get a break of structure off of that, then you just target highs up here. But I don't trade the S&P 500, so this was not in the books for me to be trading off of. Well, plus you had equilibrium, so it's good. And there's order block here, so literally almost all your confirmation gets hit. But yeah, I don't trade S&P 500. I don't even really need to look at this. The only reason, so like basically what happened is I entered and I exited early because of the fact that price went up and took out these highs here. And I thought price would reverse off here because normally when price makes a big leg down off market open, then we get a retracement leg up to take out these highs here. After that, you want to see a 5 minute retracement and then have it take out these highs, and then price would tend to reverse. But this isn't really market open manipulation. Like this literally happened before market open during pre-market, so I shouldn't base what I'm trading off of that. Really, we can just pretty much ignore the S&P 500 because I don't trade on it. There's no reason to mark out targets here. But realistically, S&P 500 was a lot better to trade on. We literally had a 5 minute entry here. On NASDAQ, we also did have a 5 minute entry. It would have been inverse fair value gap here, equilibrium, and then take a trade off that. But we also had 1 minute entry, which was a lot better than that. So like we almost could have taken the trade here off with 5 minute like risk. But to be honest, 1 minute trade here, we had, I can just get rid of equilibrium and make it a little easier. We had break of structure off of like this leg down, retracement into a fair value gap, and I think we might have tapped into equilibrium. Yeah, we did. Didn't tap into the order block. And I exited about here, no, like right here once price made this big leg up, and it's hit the take profit I would have wanted on the S&P 500. So really, that was honestly pretty emotional because I don't normally tend to do that. I just didn't like this trade because Nasdaq was the lagging index, and I thought we would reverse from this point. But really, like if you see all of your confirmation, just see it through. And honestly, like this is a new rule I'm making, is like if I'm in a trade, I can't exit until either my stop loss gets hit or my take profit gets hit. So today for Nasdaq, since we were the lagging index, my take profits were all the way up to here. Well, like first take profit obviously here, but like this is the most I'd want to see because we were lagging, and I'm kind of right on this because price gets above here. We just purely consolidate, then we hit this other hourly highs up here, then these highs, and then these highs as well. Which these were all of my objectives, and I kind of messed up here. But really, this is the actual trade that I took when I entered in here. It was like 330 down to here, so way over risked, and the risk to reward is pretty bad. So honestly, I need to like stop taking these low risk to reward trades because I'm losing way more than I'm actually making. So like honestly, right here, this is where stops should go because the price wants to retrace, it would likely retrace into the order block, and then we get pushed higher. And honestly, stop should even go like right below the fair value gap because literally if price wants to retrace, it's going to, the fair value gap, then go higher. But the safe option, which you can also take, is right below here. And then just throw in your order, yeah, like 310. And then boom, you're actually securing profits. So what I would have planned on doing would have been close most of my units here. Or honestly, like in this situation, the 15-minute highs are like almost bound to get hits. So maybe it's like 3 units, and then we go one, and then we go one. So that's like 400 if we do that. But what I would have done in this situation, because my stops were all the way down here, I was in with like 4 units, about, it was like a little closer. I entered in like when price was down here, so it's a little higher than that. But then really, you close 3 here, then you leave 1 runner, and then you make, honestly, my second runner probably would have been up here. Then you make about 300 off this, right? Because that's like 200. Yeah, so you're making about 310, which is not exactly making back your risk. You should at least be making back what you're risking on your trades. Like, you shouldn't just be making that back. You should at least be making that back. So really, we shouldn't be trying to trade if the risk is too low. And if we are, you should tighten your stops to a more reasonable point. But we didn't even take the trade, so it's not like it matters that much, to be honest. Just got really emotional here. And honestly, I'm just not going to do that because I saw my confirmation, I took the entry, then I got emotional and exited too early and my take profits got hit. So not going to do that again. Still down about 350 on the week. Hopefully we can climb back and get to profitable in the week. Because if we get to profitable in the week, I'm going to say like, okay, we're good. Like, we're basically profitable in the month. But not break even though. If we take like 1 win and then we're still like, we're up like maybe 10, 20, I'm not going to call that profitable. But like the rest of the week is good. We have very low amount of news the rest of the week. Thursday is honestly like tomorrow is going to be the most day of news. But if we're being real, that's about it. But yeah, that's honestly it for the recap too. So subscribe to the channel for more trading recaps. Leave a comment down below if you need help with anything trading related. And I will see you guys tomorrow for trade recap day 34.